y'all remember
Do you remember?
4 years and 8 months ago?
No.
Remember yesterday sometimes.
Let me finish the context.
Oh, okay. All right.
When we decided to start this whole endeavor.
Oh, those foolish younglings.
Yeah, what were we thinking?
Not very much. Like,
We could have been playing this game at our own pace without anybody telling us what we got right or wrong.
you know what? I'm going to say no, that's not accurate. Because, like, even before we got into Starfinder, we were already recording our own shows. We were already, like, asking people to listen to them. We were, you know what? This is natural progression. That's all this is, sweetie. It's fine.
You're saying that this sort of pressure has always been inherent in the way that we like to play our games? Or
yes.
maybe I'll own this one, maybe more specifically in the way that I like to run the games.
I mean, well, hey, buddy, there's a reason we keep making you GM for so many things. So apparently we like the way you run things.
Well, I don't know. At this point, you're stuck with it. Like, you know, like
I don't like to say the quiet part out loud. Damn.
I'm going to ask a very broad question. At this point, do any of you wish you had played a different class for this level 1 through 20 adventure? Is everybody happy with their class?
I'm happy.
So much so that I played another one.
I kind of wish that I had gone, if I'd stayed mechanic, that I'd gone drone mechanic.
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
They're cool.
Are you jealous of Hestia?
No, it's I'm just thinking mechanically, like Fel is very strong now, but it's very straightforward, simple, not that many options due to how I built him, of course. But I don't know. I'd have probably gone drone because there's a little more
versatility.
A little more flavor or more flexibility, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Is that really the reason?
But then you wouldn't
or
have
you
had
don't
Terry.
want Terry
That's
in
true.
your head?
No, it's not at all about Terry. I love Terry. Terry's my baby.
Don't know why.
Boy.
I don't know why.
I don't either, but
How do I turn you off?
I can't quit you, Terry.
No, I'm happy with all of the choices that I have made.
Really?
Yep, absolutely every single
Even
one
the
of them.
super recent ones?
You betcha. Listen, I like to have a nice, tight, expeditious fight. I want to drag all the enemies into a single room and then let the chips fall where they may.
To be fair, thus far, you have handled it. You guys have handled it, you know?
Yep. You made the fight more expeditious, for sure.
That's a word. Yep.
It's close to one. It's damn close to a word. Yeah.
The context carries over. You know?
I mean, I got
Right.
it. I understood what you were saying.
I
I knew
assumed.
what you
Janky
meant to
vehicle,
say.
you know, but
I wanted to let you know how
Yeah.
bad you said it.
Right, exactly.
Zach, do you still think that Mystic is the...
Oh, I wouldn't have changed
superclass?
anything about being a Starsman Mystic. I would absolutely not play Orin as the character that he is. I would not have a sort of a tragic character that is emotionally difficult to embody at times. I would not have done that. I will never do it again, actually.
What do you mean?
There's been plenty of times throughout this campaign where I have not wanted to play my character because I did not want to RP the fucking emotional state of this individual. Like, I don't want to do it. I didn't enjoy it. There've been multiple times where I have not enjoyed
But it was
playing that
that
character.
because of who Orin was, or because of like the corruption mechanics? You know,
No,
like,
it's because of the personality, right? Like, that's what I'm
Gotcha.
saying. I would not have crafted such a
heel.
I guess
He's not really
not
a heel.
a heel.
though.
He's not.
He's
No.
not a heel.
He's
just
just
kind of
grumpy. That's it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to reduce your
No,
character.
I
I don't
mean,
mean
like-
to say that
like-
like that. You know.
I don't know. I'm not trying to like. We can save all this shit for the post-mortem Tom.
Sure.
Or whatever.
Oh, no.
I was just interested. You know, like that's not what I expected you to say. So kind of piqued my interest a little bit. Heath, you did double dip in Soldier.
I did.
Do you want to talk about it?
Okay, I thought you had a follow up.
You want to talk about your addiction to Soldier?
It's not an addiction, but having played Mike and been so attached to that character, like I would play Mike again in a heartbeat. I love that character. But I had it in my mind, like from level 1, I was like, I'm going to play 1 to 20 Soldier. Like I want to finish this campaign as a Soldier. I've always wanted that, for my first major Starfinder adventure. I was like, I want to go Soldier all the way. And that's what I did. I found a very unique way to build another Soldier where it didn't feel like I was just playing another, kind of cookie cutter Soldier, but I was like, I will finish this adventure as a Soldier. And if you kill Val today, I'm going to make another creative, weird fucking Soldier. I swear to God.
Okay, fair enough. John, you have had the opportunity to play 2 classes.
Yeah.
Kind of first third, you played Technomancer and got to play a little bit of Technomancer throughout the second third, but mostly you've been primarily operative. How you feel about it? Operative seems to be your favorite.
Between the two, so I mean, coming late into it, like Technomancer still holds a very like close to my heart, just because of like the versatility that you can use with as a Technomancer. But still operative wins out for me right now. But it's only because I like Kuiper because I'm playing with him right now. I'm very close to him. So, but I mean, like, I have no regrets, and I shouldn't have, especially with having like 7 fucking flashbacks and playing for him for the past 2/3 of our thing. So, yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it for level 20.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are very close to level 20. I'll go ahead and get that little sneak peek. You're pretty close to 20.
One number below it.
Yeah, in fact.
To that point, I want to emphasize that the remaining fights of this adventure are difficult. They're tricky, okay? I said a little something about it before we started recording, but for posterity, so all of our listeners can hear, it's on. You know what I mean? And this is also my only chance to high level GM. And so if you think that I'm like gonna hold back, I'm not. That being said, I don't want to deal with the headache of having to bring a new character in at level 20. So if you die from this point forward, you just come and hang out with us for the rest of the episodes. That's that.
Honestly,
I'm not
that's
gonna
fair.
do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, you don't have to
show up.
You don't have to. I'm just saying you're welcome to come hang out, but you're not bringing another character in at this point. That's it.
That's lame as fuck.
Well,
I'll say it.
I mean,
all you got it's motivation for you guys to survive, because that's what I really ultimately want as a storyteller. Is I want all of these characters to make it to the end.
But the thing, like, there's all these save or suck fucking things that it's like, it's not
just
not
one
really,
bad roll away or 2 bad rolls away.
Yeah, it's not like you can have a contingency for those things. Like, there are plenty of things. A disintegration ray, let's say.
well, just don't
What's the counter for that after it's gone off and you've been disintegrated? What's the counter?
There's options.
What? Yeah.
There are options.
What are they?
Reincarnation.
Yep.
We're level 20, baby.
Come back as a gnome. Yep.
Listen, I mean, I don't know what you want. Like, I'm over here
Not that.
providing options.
Zach, you just are articulating what I'm trying to say. This is the stakes that we have. You know what I mean? Going through. I'm not going to not use disintegration if a character has it. That's what they're supposed to do.
It's written in there and everything.
The absolute gall.
Right.
The gall.
Using the
Audacity.
abilities provided you.
You
Right,
son of a bitch.
I say this to strike fear into your hearts, and also with love.
And also,
As your friend.
To me is
I want them to fear me. Love me because they
That's
fear
an
me.
abusive
Because they
relationship
feel
right there. Okay.
I mean,
I'm just calling it.
He beats us up all the time.
I love you,
Like,
but I'm threatening you.
we record him beating us up. Like, people love it. I mean, in the fights,
This is,
you know. You
I
get
don't
it.
like the turn. I
bet
like
you don't.
where this is going. No, I don't. Absolutely not. I don't.
That's the point.
Is it? I don't.
Quite
I don't like
toxic.
it.
Just saying. Put it out there.
I think.
Don't steal Zach's line.
Huh?
What? That something's toxic?
No, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Oh, I wasn't
Oh,
even.
there's
My
a
head
sticker
wasn't
and
even
everything.
there.
He can't have that indefinitely. Dude.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
like
Claimed
that's
it.
like
For the rest of this
Made it his
adventure,
own.
at least.
No one's allowed to
Trademark
dislike
it.
things ever
what
again.
was the thing that Paris Hilton tried to copyright?
That's hot.
That's rich,
That's what I'm
though.
saying.
Val
You can't do
taking
that.
the
You know what I
tenants.
mean? Like you just can't take something that's like common parlance.
Not
that
with
way.
that attitude.
But clearly you can try.
You can try.
But what about the 5 tenets of what's it called?
David?
Val takes it. I mean, Val mentions the 5 tenets of Fangs of Demortage.
What
Okay.
does that have to do with the paucity in China?
I'm talking about stealing phrases and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't go
Steal from who?
What does it say, John?
Well, I'm just saying we had 2 characters that were involved in that thing. No one person had dibs on it.
No.
Neither one of them became like regular catchphrases for those characters. They might have adhered to those tenets, but it wasn't the same kind of catchphrase usage as "I don't like it" or "toughest goddamn lizard" or you know what I mean. Like it didn't have the same regularity to
Yeah. So
to
it wasn't
make it-
coined.
Right. And besides, those are all just stolen from the
They're all stolen anyway. but-
from the canon anyway. So
It's in fiction.
yeah, it's in fiction. I don't know. Okay. Well, I will tell you that I feel like your chances of success here are very high. Okay. I just bring all this up because I just want you guys to bring your A game because this is it. You know, I'm hyperbolizing a bit for the bit.
for the radio drama, huh?
Right. But you will need to play smart, is all I'm saying. And these are not there's not really any more trash mob fights.
Adam,
they're all centerpiece fights.
I need you to understand. I'm hearing you. I will refrain from Leroy Jenkinsing any further room.
You're going to have to prove it.
All right. Well,
You could say that all you want, but
well, okay. Make me a liar, homie.
Speaking of tough fights, you guys did just go through one, and let's go ahead and jump in. And I imagine there's probably some healing that needs to be done because I think you guys are all in pretty bad shape, if I remember correctly. Talk amongst yourself. How bad are you?
I'm barely injured according to Foundry.
Barely
Well,
injured.
that's typical.
I have 11 of 190 stamina. So what I need is a short rest.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need
That also is what I need.
healing. I'm sure some of y'all do though.
I am near death.
Okay. How much HP do you have?
66.
No. Like, what's your max HP? Excuse me.
Oh, 137.
Okay, so you're about 50%, a little under 50%, right around 50%, 48%, something like that. Just off the top of my head, I don't.
Yeah,
It just feels right. It's all vibes, man. I don't believe in actually doing math.
In
you know
real
what I mean?
math? No, get out of here.
It's all
vibes. Yeah, man. I got you, dude.
48.18%. That's what I'm at.
For real?
Yeah.
Boom, let's go.
This man just
Hey,
tapped.
I'm proud of you.
I just dabbed.
That calculation was a clean 48.
I did some mental math, Okay. I guess, dude, we'll just Mystic Cure you at level 4 or something.
Tight.
See if that's 4 is only 7d8, but I don't know if I've got how many more. I'm gonna go with a 5. Level 5 Mystic Cure. So that will be a lot of dice. 98 plus 8 plus 78. 7d8, not 78. Okay, so 16d8 plus 8. 82 HP, there you go.
Perfect. I needed 71.
Woo!
Handled.
And
All right.
yeah, I'll be taking a 10-minute rest.
I think
because-
pretty much everybody's
Yep.
going to go ahead and take that short rest.
Yeah, why
I
not?
would encourage it. You guys get yourselves healed up. Now, I imagine you want to look through this overgrown area for any potential loot.
Yes.
Now, the first thing, the most obvious thing, is that hard shell that the Frugia had inhabited. That is actually a suit of power armor.
Oh, cool.
Is any? I mean, I know you are, Heath, just as a soldier, able
No,
to
I'm
use
not.
powered armor. Oh, you're not because
I'm a monk of a soldier.
right. So it's honestly, I'm just going to save us some time. It's honestly not going to be worth it for any of you to take it because it's going to slow you down, and it's not. It's more complicated than you need. However, there is something very useful socketed into that hard shell that I do think somebody's going to want, and that is an orange force field.
Oh, cool.
And this is almost the top level force field you can get. It gives you 40 temporary HP.
Wow.
9 fast healing,
Oh, wow.
and 80% fortification rate, which means any critical hit scored against you has an 80% chance of being reduced to a regular hit.
Oh,
That's great for everybody, but I keep getting my ass kicked, so I'm absolutely volunteering as tribute for that one.
I
Volunteering.
feel like Fell really has a strong argument.
You never take damage. I don't
I
think
was
you've
gonna
ever
say,
taken a
Josh
single damage in this whole
couldn't
show.
even- couldn't even say that. Yeah, I couldn't even say it.
His mustache started laughing.
It
before
did.
he
I
could-
don't think you've taken a single damage in this whole show.
We're going to finish the last episode, and it's going to be achievement unlocked.
Yes. Yeah. So it is. Obviously, it does take up 2 slots, 2 upgrade slots.
I don't have the armor slots for it
Yeah.
anyway, so
If one of our up-close melee folks wants to
if
get
it
up in
means
it,
that
then
he'll
get
get
up
in
it.
melee more often and keep me out of melee, then he can have it.
Yeah.
I have
it's gonna be in melee
exactly 2
regardless.
slots left.
Woo!
Yeah. I think you
It's
should
meant to
take
be.
it then.
Yes,
All right.
sweet.
I ain't
So
fighting.
go ahead and grab that. I make a note somewhere so you don't forget, because I will forget that you have it, and so I just don't want you to not be using that, because that is
For that crit.
a substantial piece of loot.
Yeah.
It really is good stuff.
Oh, and you're wearing an orange shirt today. There we go.
It's
And orange is the color of the APA.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all full circle,
It's all
baby.
coming. It's all coming up orange.
It's all coming up orange.
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 Okay, so that's all good there. There's also some crates in the southern room, and while most of them have been pretty highly damaged from being hurled about, and contents broken to bits, if you take some time, which you are since you're taking short rest anyway, you will find another armor upgrade. And, Zach, you talked about not having contingencies and all that kind of stuff. Well, have I got something for you? It's a Rel State contingency armor upgrade. This also takes 2 armor slots. It can go in any armor. It is a level 20 item. This upgrade monitors your environment and status, instantly placing you in Rel State whenever your life is threatened. The first time each day, you would take hit point damage, and again the first time each day you would take damage that reduces you to 0 hit points. You can use this armor upgrade as a reaction. You don't take the triggering damage, and you cease to exist until the beginning of your next turn, where you return to existence in the spot you were in when the armor upgrade activated.
So you just
Beautiful.
blink out of existence for 6 seconds.
Yes.
It's a snap
Yes.
suit.
Interesting.
But it does require 2 slots.
I have I've got an auto CPR unit which wouldn't stop a disintegration.
Right.
But I don't know, man. I don't know if that I'm the person that needs that the most.
Really? Because I feel like you are. Because if our fucking healer gets disintegrated,
I mean, that's. I don't know why you're fighting it so hard, man.
yeah, that's
It's because I don't want to give up the other stuff. I mean,
What
I
do
can
you
drop
have slotted in right now?
I've got an auto CPR unit. I've got deflective reinforcement, which is my DR. I've got a magic resistor, which gives me spell resistance, and then I've got a spell reflector, which lets me reflect a spell that targets.
Yeah, those are all solid.
Those are pretty
those
good.
are really good.
Yeah.
The CPR unit is the weakest one.
Yeah, but
it's only
needs
one
to be
slot.
like
Yeah,
two
right.
Only
weak
one
ones.
slot.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
need two slots.
Yeah, I need two, and the other three are good.
And
you know
you're
what I'm
fully
saying?
slotted?
And like
slot.
they will come in much more consistently useful.
Let me double check. Okay, so I've got dented casa, force pack, reaction accelerator, and targeting computer in mine.
How many can you hold?
5, but I've got 4 in there currently. So if I would have to drop something,
Do you ever use the targeting computer?
so it helps compensate for poor visibility conditions. So ignoring concealment on attacks I make. This doesn't have any effect against targets with total concealment. So it's situational.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So I mean, I can reflect at will a lethal disintegration once a day, basically with my spell reflector. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's on me, right? That's my get out of jail free card.
Kuiper.
Like I'm not going to use it on anything but something that would
but
insta
that,
death me. Yeah.
Right.
What if I give you my auto injector and that fills you up? That at least gives you something.
What does that auto injector do? You gotta always have like a healing serum attached or something like that.
Yeah.
And it just
Yeah, as a full
automatically
action,
does
you
it.
can put it in the compartment, but as a move action, you can activate it to inject the serum into your body. So it's just like,
What is it? Just one slot?
yeah.
Oh, I mean, if you're just giving it to me, I don't have to exchange anything. So
Yeah, if Z doesn't want to take it, then
Well,
I'm
he
gonna
already has a contingency plan, so
exactly. So
okay, I'm tracking. Yeah. So if you want it, Ziva, and
I kind of want it.
I think the captain needs to live. Is the thing,
I would
you know?
enjoy.
That's what I'm
I
hearing.
want everybody
I would
to
enjoy
live.
that. I would enjoy that.
Everyone to live.
You actually?
You know, if we're just throwing out
yeah.
what I would and wouldn't,
Especially the
that'd be
threatening
one.
message this, leading into this episode, So
Yeah.
with
Well,
love,
they were not
with love.
threats. They were
Were
just
threats.
advisements. They were just advisements.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
love
guys
you.
all
Don't you
suit up.
leave me.
If anybody's gonna die, and it'd be okay, it's me. So y'all take
Well,
all
but you
your
also
contingency plans.
Well, you just got a force field, you know?
I know, which helps.
Yep. Yep.
It's orange. It's like
All
your
right,
color.
done and done. Go ahead and take it, Emily. All right, so that's what you find. And I will say, the rest, if you explore the rest of the room, you certainly can see down at the south the back door to the king's throne room. That's all the way down at the south. And then there is what looks like an airlock exit that would potentially leave the ship, although that's all been destroyed.
The airlock? So is this thing venting into space right now?
We're all dying.
No, it's closed. But just to get it
Not
to
operational.
cycle it, yeah, correct, right.
Okay.
And you can see through like little portholes. It's like a long hallway, so it's not like directly
Okay.
Gotcha.
going outside. Yeah.
Sorry.
So-
I figured that was probably the case, but when you hear that, something like that's broken in space,
So
you'd
I
have a
believe-
problem.
Right. So that only leaves really to go north into the museum and try to find your way to the transport tubes to get to the AI core to try to bring Via Ranch's AI self into this plane to destroy it so you can do whatever it is that Orin is supposed to do and you guys are supposed to do to stop this stupid quantum ray.
Don't worry about it, man.
Oh, I'm not. But you will have to do those things in order for that to happen. So I suggest you guys make your way to the north. And all right, so you can kind of step in, look around a little bit. As you first go in, you don't see any immediate threats or anything like that. And I will tell you what you see when you go in. This room is clearly meant to be a museum of sorts. There are computer displays along the walls and load tables bearing several items on display. Many of the items that you see here recall the simulations, right? So you see a miniature replica of the swamp park where the social party had. You see some Kishley war trophies. You see some education programming materials in here. One of these tables has been knocked on its side and is jammed into an open doorway, all but blocking it. You get the sense that this was designed to impress upon indoctrinated creatures that the simulations presented facts, although you can tell that the displays in the simulations present a distinctly Civ perspective. So the information here expands upon the events of the simulations and upon the Civ Dominion in general. And it's all presented in Civian. These displays describe Davarax, Lathalath, that's the Akleth frozen planet, Kishnathar, obviously that's the Kishley planet. There's Krinsko, and other worlds involved in Krinsko.
The cooking grease planet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's get some biscuits.
Yeah, right. There's some other worlds involved in the conflicts and conquest of the Dominion from many, many generations, but without any specifics as to their location. Artifacts that you see here are plainly usable by Bantrids, Krinskitches, and other servitor races, and they're accompanied by paternalistic or outright racist descriptive text in Civian, presenting the cultural artifacts as being of primitive and savage or unenlightened people. There are two displays in particular on the southern wall that contain what appear to be tall, thin wooden statues of some humanoid species. The accompanying descriptions are riddled with noticeable blanks, although you could roll a culture and mysticism check to pull on that thread. And that's mostly what you see in this room. That is what you see in this room.
Shall we roll then?
Indubitably. Wait.
Shall we roll? Ooh, nice. I got a 47 on the mysticism.
I got a 47 on the culture.
Why do you sound so disappointed?
I rolled an 8. That could have been so much better.
Well, the DC was 30.
Oh, okay.
And basically, all this does is it's consistent. These emissions are consistent in being similar to other texts that are results of the gap. So these things are very old. That you see is these wooden creatures or humanoid figures are very old.
Well, yeah, I mean they'd have to be pre-gap though, right? Like they'd have to be.
Well, not necessarily, because the giants weren't pre-gap.
Yeah, true, but
they came onto the ship recently,
making stuff after the gap, right? I guess the sage coffers could have made it, but I doubt it.
Who knows? Who knows?
You do.
I mean,
playing dumb.
I love it, Zach. You do.
not taking your cagey bullshit.
Dude, I know how this shit works. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, I hate this room.
I don't know what to do with this information.
I mean,
it's. I guess it's flavor, world building.
Is there anything
characterization for the Civ
in here?
As I said, I mean, it's a bunch of just kind of random items. It seems to be the focal point are the two, wooden humanoid shapes. They're in full display here.
Can we investigate those?
Yeah.
Is there, anything special about them?
I will poke it with a stick.
Okay, well, you do that, and
where'd you find a stick?
It's a fight.
Listen, calm down. I was being facetious. I meant
no, you weren't.
A little bit. Shit, Adam.
Well, and now we roll for initiative, right?
That is correct.
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's a fight.
So when you poke it with a stick or a piece of metal or your finger, whatever you choose to poke it with, they come to life.
What the
and this is what you see.
Okay.
Way to go, Captain. Way to go.
So
Oh my goodness, my stick poking test.
Slender Man, but an alien.
So these like faceless wooden shapes, you know, they have like tendrils of vines in there, and the head is almost like a flower bud, but it's all ethereal and like kind of wispy, right?
Yeah, it looks like a viney, misty Slender Man.
A bioorganic, sort of almost humanoid, but very, very plant-like. It's got like those two back vines. I'm not sure if they're like Dr. Octopus style additional limbs or if they're supposed to be like wings.
They look more like wings to me, the way they're shaped, like there'd be a membrane or something.
Yeah.
But also they're vines, so who knows?
Well, let's roll that initiative and we'll find out.
I feel.
Remember how you were like, "Hey, I'm not going to Leroy Jenkins anything anymore."
I didn't. I Indiana Jones'd it. Okay, completely different.
Touche. You know what? That's a fair point. I think actually.
Thank you.
I got your back on that. You did in fact. That's not Leroy Jenkins. You didn't run into the room, right?
Nope.
You poked something that you shouldn't have touched, and that is the Indiana Jones indeed.
I was a curious cat. No.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to start calling you Whiskers.
Like.
Oh man.
Adam,
Okay.
can I just ask you something?
Yeah, I was sitting there, my gears were turning. I was like, I was like, nimbly bimbly.
That's why they call me Whiskers.
What you got, Emily?
If I wouldn't have touched it, because we've gotten through here.
100%, yes. Now, I will say, I did bait you just a tad.
You are a masturbator.
She had to do it.
Had to. It's written into my contract.
I had to do it too.
There, you know?
For you all, I've been thinking about this a lot. Basically, if you were a hot dog and you were starving, would you eat yourself? I know I would.
Let's put a pin in that, and that'll be our banter topic.
Okay.
So y'all think about it.
I have seconds.
You took me back so hard.
All right, Fel, you got the jump on this as these two like wraith-like wooden creatures come out of their displays. What are you gonna do?
My first turn,
Okay.
which is combat tracking and recalibrate weapon. Next turn.
Yep. All right, Aaron, you're up.
Okay, is this a life science or a mysticism for like a knowledge?
This is
check
going
on
to be mysticism.
I suspected that it might be. Actually, that's exactly what I wanted you to say, Adam.
Okay.
Natural 2. That's a 32. I don't.
That in fact gets you one question. Just barely.
Resistances or immunities?
Okay.
Either that or like highest save.
Resistances or immunities. Okay, well, I will tell you this. They're called Genesis Wraiths. And as such, they are undead creatures. So they have undead immunities. And I'll give you this too because I feel like it's kind of part of the same deal. They're incorporeal. And I'll remind you what undead immunities are because this will affect a lot of you. They're immune to bleed, death effects, disease, mind-affecting effects, paralysis, poison, sleep, and stunning. So
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, Ziva's
and to remind
worthless.
you what incorporeal is they are immune to all non-magical kinetic attacks. All energy attacks and magical kinetic attacks deal half damage to it. Incorporeal creature takes full damage from other incorporeal creatures and effects, as well as from all force effects. Corporeal spells and effects that do not cause damage only have a 50% chance of affecting an incorporeal creature. An incorporeal creature is immune to critical hits.
So on that, with it specifically calls out magic effects on kinetic. What if you've got magic effects on energy attacks? Does that do full?
Then you're good. You're good to go.
Okay.
But it's going to do 50% damage.
Oh, well, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, okay, so it just says all energy attacks, no matter whether or not they're magical. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
the only way you can deal full damage is
like
if
ghost
you are also
Bane.
incorporeal.
Or you have a
have
ghost touch weapon.
force
Yeah.
effect weapon.
Yeah, which Mike had.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, well, Orin, that was your knowledge, so you do have your whole turn here.
You right. But like now I'm like, what the fuck do I do? You know
Magic,
what I'm saying?
baby.
So like
Shooting stars?
through shooting stars.
It'll all go through.
3d4 damage. Like what do you want?
It'll all go through. You know, there's that.
Dude, I could do half damage on a big nuke and still do more damage than that.
I'm just
you know?
saying, you know, that's whatever, you know. Don't take my advice.
Jesus
It's fine.
Christ, man. There's nothing good here. There's not. There's nothing. There is no.
You're just gonna have to like go
Wait,
through the slow way.
hold on,
you know.
I'm curious because Mike had the Ghost Killer Plasma Dashko. Do we still have that in the bag?
I mean,
We still have his
maybe.
armor and shit, right?
I mean, yes, we do.
Could we not get it out of the bag and I could use it?
I mean, yes.
It would take some time, but it could definitely be
I mean,
done.
yeah. How
Who
long
has
does
the
it
bag?
take to... Didn't Kuiper have the bag? Did I make that up?
Nope.
Did
I
we
think
leave the
Fel
bag?
had the bag.
Here we
I'm
go.
not-
Orin,
No one
Did
has
we
the
leave
bag.
it on the ship?
You guys left the bag after Mike died by his body.
Yeah, you-
Orin will cast haste on the party.
okay, there you go.
I think we left it on the ship.
I think so too. All right, so haste on the party. That's your
Haste on the
standard
party,
action.
yep.
Any move action?
What's the fucking point, man? You know,
I
like
don't know,
I mean,
I don't know.
other than like maybe get 10 feet back, maybe.
There you go. There you go.
It's.
not
I mean, I'm still gonna
bad.
be in conal, and anything that they target in a cone, I'm gonna be inside of that. Anything that's AOE, I'm gonna be in. I mean, the room is so small.
All right, don't talk yourself into losing. We just
no,
started.
I'm just like, I'm explaining the visual
The floor.
layout,
Yeah,
considering
gotcha.
that we are
Yeah.
an audio medium and all.
Fair enough. Okay, Val, you're up.
Val is going to just move in between them.
Okay.
And use his standard action to activate that force field.
Okay.
So I've got 40 temporary HP. You guys get into whatever positions you want, and I'll take some hits.
Don't forget you have fast healing too if you do get hit.
Yep.
So that'll be helpful.
Well, that fast healing is only to regenerate its own.
It's for the shield.
yeah.
Yeah, it's for the 40 temporary HP.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct. All right. Kuiper.
Okay, so Kuiper is going to attempt a trick attack on the Genesis Wraith to the right. And
The short one.
All right. The short one.
Okay, the short one. Okay. And let's try with the Gale Baton. Now, it does deal energy damage.
Okay, that's good. So at least it'll go through. I mean, half of it, but
Right.
that's the best you can do right now.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
that's a 38 on the attack.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, and I'm going to impose off target.
Smart.
So let's get that damage. Let's see, 25 and 40. That's 65.
That's 24 and
I'm
40,
sorry.
buddy.
40. Oh, okay, yeah, rounded down. That's right. So 64. Yeah.
64. So half of that is 32.
All right.
So, I mean, that's not nothing, you know. 32 points go through. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then it is off target, which is good, right?
Yep.
And it is now the short Genesis Wraith's turn.
Yeah.
The first thing it's going to do is, as a standard action, all of a sudden branches erupt from a nearby computer and connect out to another one of the computers. And so it's basically these display computers that are there are branching out across the room in these erupting branches. And I need everybody to make a reflex save.
24.
25.
24.
Is this a spell
Okay.
or spell like?
No.
Okay.
20.
20. Oof.
Yep.
I would like to use my defensive roll. We just took short rest. It read up, so I can use my acrobatics to get out of this.
Cool.
Kuiper rolled a 33.
Very good.
And that's a 40 on acrobatics.
All right, perfect. So everybody passes but Orin. So Orin, you will take 29 points of damage, piercing damage, and everybody else will take 15 points.
I'll take 24 points.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
I'll take none.
All right.
If you're not your own advocate, you can't expect anybody
Exactly.
else to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
You said
right?
15 for halved? What'd you say?
Yes, that's correct. And that will be its turn because it's going to hold its position there. And Ziva, you are up.
Okay.
Now, I feel like you should. Well, it's fine.
No, please.
No, please do.
Well, I
It's
was going
fine.
to say, I feel like you should be closer to them because you poked them. But, it's whatever.
She poked
We'll
him
say you
and
poked him
then-
with a really long stick.
I mean, Emily, you're practically
jump back.
death-proof now, So
She
you're
poked
okay.
and then jumped back and hid behind Fel.
We'll leave it where you are. Go ahead. Take your turn. And don't forget that you're hasted.
Okay, cool. I'm hasted. I love that for me. Tell me about Get 'em. Where
What
did we
about it?
land on that?
Oh, okay, right. Good. Thank you for bringing that up. A clarification. I was incorrect in the ruling last time this came up. The mind affecting is indeed on your allies, not on the creature. So get 'em will work against even creatures that have mind affecting immunities.
Woo!
Well,
Okay.
I'll take some of that credit because I was on your side with that it would affect
Yeah,
the
I mean
opposite
you were,
way.
but
Which
it's all
like
good.
the wording of it makes it sound like that.
It
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so I will boop 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 move 5 foot step to the left and will pull the star knife. And as she yeets it, say, "All right, double down. Let's take this weird wispy wooden thing out," and is going to attack the one that is barely injured. We are gonna kill it. It's just right now. Y'all ready? Yeah. 36?
It's actually 38, and that is
That
hit.
is yay, correct. All right. 60 fire and piercing.
Does this have a
Yes, it is a returning rune on it.
perfect? All right, so that will do 30 points of damage to the wraith.
Okay. And I didn't do a full.
You're right. So the big thing here, guys, just to kind of keep your heads in the game. Yes, you're getting 50% reduction. You just got to make sure you hit. I
Yeah.
know you don't have like lots of control over that because
It's
we're
a
rolling
game
dice.
of chance,
Yeah.
sir.
But you know,
It's got to hit versus got to get a big hit. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just gonna be
hitting is
attrition.
good.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. All right. So speaking of attrition, the cheerful Genesis wraith is up.
Hate it.
Speaking of attrition,
And this wraith is going to. Oh, I guess we're just going to full attack on Val.
I thought you might.
All right. It's because why not? That's what I should do. So that's what I'm going to do. So an incorporeal claw coming at you twice.
Man,
What?
I'm a dummy. I should have stepped down instead of just left.
Well, such is life.
It is.
All right. So 29 on the first one. That's a miss for sure. A 44. Actually, for some reason, it's not. Because this one is not off target. It's the other one that is. All right. So 44 on that second attack.
Yeah,
which is
it
going to
certainly
hit.
hits.
Yes. So go ahead and roll me a fortitude save as well.
Fortitude.
Yes, please.
Okie dokie. God. 16.
Oh God.
I rolled a natural 2.
Okay. So first, you're going to take 32 points of slashing damage.
Does incorporeal overcome DR?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, so you're. But no. It does always attack EAC. So it doesn't overcome DR because this is still slashing damage. But where this would normally be a KAC because it's slashing.
Right.
Because it's incorporeal, it always targets EAC.
Okay. Yeah.
But
But I still
no,
get my
so-
damage reduction.
That's correct, yes. Okay, and because you failed that fortitude save, the incorporeal claw begins to lignify you. As that part of your skin where it hits starts to turn to wood.
Oh, God.
Oh.
You are going to take and this will be cumulative, so this can stack, a -1 penalty to attack rolls, reflex saving rolls, and dexterity-based ability and skill checks.
Ooh.
So some kind of
This
affliction?
fight's going to be really fun.
It is.
for me.
It's considered a curse effect.
Okay.
All right, so Val's currently at a -1 on that. Excuse me.
These things made out of wood, and that fire didn't extra hurt them. Dang.
It didn't extra hurt them,
Ghost
no, because they're incorporeal.
Because they're actually raised.
Oh,
yeah.
they're ghost wood.
They're fucking all Elden Ringy.
Right, very much so. All right, so that is the end of round 1. We're at the top of round 2. Fel, you get to actually do something here.
Yep. So I'm going to turn on Miracle Worker. Give me a little bit
Okay.
extra attack and damage if it hits. And I'm gonna do. Let's trigger that silicon armor casing. So if I do hit, even more damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a superior overcharge shot. So
Oh, boy.
let's see how this goes. Please roll well. 34.
36.
And that's including the get 'em. I already factored that in as a modifier.
Damn.
Well, that's a hit.
Good. All right, I've got all my goodies on.
His big damage here. This is what you
70
needed.
fire, so I assume 35.
That's everything. That's including that's everything.
yeah,
right?
I did not do deadly aim.
All right, so 35 points go through, and you do have the short wraith injured.
Look out.
That's good.
Yeah, we're fucking doing it.
You're doing great. Oren, you're up.
Okay, so I don't think that psychic surgery can cure curses. First of all, whatever's happening in Hero Lab, I click on psychic surgery and it gives me dispel magic. Which is like, that's not what I need.
I think psychic surgery also has a long casting time, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know because it says it gives me all the text for dispel magic.
It's 10 minutes to cast that, so that's
Okay.
you're not
That's
going to really
that's
be
out
able
the
to
game.
deal. Yeah, you're not going to really be able to deal with this affliction until after the fight.
Yeah. Well, and remove affliction is like pretty much the way you do it.
Hypopens.
I mean, I have
well,
removed
I don't think
Hypopens that
I don't.
have, remove affliction.
It's not because this is a curse, so I just don't want you guys wasting things. This
You
is a
remove
curse.
impurities from the creature object, potentially neutralizing curses, diseases, infestations,
Okay,
poisons. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So just hold on for a little bit, Woody. I mean, Val, and we'll be fine.
You're not funny.
Because it is a 10-minute casting time, right?
No, it's a one
Not
standard
for
action casting
remove
time.
affliction.
Oh, okay.
But it is.
But you might want to. I don't know.
wait and let it stack up a few
Yeah,
times.
right.
I feel you. I feel you. All right, so let's give it a shot on the injured one. Then we'll just we'll full attack. We'll full attack.
All right.
I'm probably gonna miss both of these.
Well, you have get them.
Okay, so that gives
So
me
it's
2
only-
back. So it's only
yeah,
minus
right.
2. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so that's a dirty 30 on the first attack. Mm-hmm. That's a hit. Okay, that's with all the bonuses and everything. 30, 30.
Then no. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
Because
Yeah, I mean,
you're attacking KAC with your weapon, or EAC.
it's KAC.
Yeah, so that's a miss.
Okay. Second one, natural 20.
All right, so they're immune to
STF
critical
on the
hits.
die.
but
They are
that's
immune to critical
That's
hits.
certainly a
definitely
hit.
But it does
So-
hit. So,
It
I
does
mean,
hit,
you know,
yeah.
fuck it. Okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right,
Yeah.
it's 98 plus 19. Of course, that's going to get halved, but let's just see what we end up with.
And does your weapon have a fusion on it?
Oh, most definitely. Dude, come on, bro.
Well, I don't know.
My
There was a
first
time there
run.
that you would never even think to put a fusion on
I
your
have
weapon.
Called and Vorpal on my weapon.
Oh, nice.
on
Okay.
on Sedona. So 58 damage. So that's 29 damage.
Thank you for doing the math, because I forgot. And there you go. So 29 points go through. on that full attack. It is now Val's turn. So first of all, go, take your 9 back. I just don't want you to forget.
Well, actually, it'll be after this turn that it starts. Oh, no, it's not. It will this turn. If it had gotten down to 0, you have to wait a turn before it starts back up. But I didn't get down to 0. I got down to 13. So I will take 9. Thank you. Okay, so that puts us at 22 temporary HP. Now, I have some good news. As a Key Adept soldier, part of Key Strike is that whenever you have at least 1 resolve point, your melee and ranged attacks count as magic for the purpose of bypassing DR and other situations such as attacking incorporeal creatures.
Nice.
My plasma blasts are energy, so the combination of energy and magic does full damage, right?
No, it just means you can get through and you'll do 50%. All energy attacks and magic kinetic attacks are 50% damage. The only thing that gets 100% is ghost touch or force damage.
Oh, okay. I thought Josh had asked that earlier, and we said there was the 2 that whatever.
No, I did, and it was the same answer earlier.
Okay.
We'll ask again next round and see if it changes.
Yeah, I'll go fuck myself.
No, I was saying
at
just
least,
to keep pestering Adam about it.
You're good. I can at least. I mean, they are magical, thank God. But the good thing is, since I was thinking that the combination of the energy and that would do full, so I was about to just trigger some opportunity attacks and ranged attack them right in the face. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to melee attack them so I don't trigger opportunity attacks. And I'm going to full attack. Well, I don't want to say I'm going to full attack the injured one. I'm going to full attack, and if I kill the guy with the first one, which I doubt I will, I want to punch the second one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okie doke. So, the first attack, which I have a -1. Okay, so the first attack will be a 34.
That will hit.
Oh, cool. Okay. And
you got to get him as well, though. Don't forget those.
Okay, which is 2. Okay, so that would have been 36.
It hits. Yep.
Okay, so that's 52, which is 26. 26.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Badly injured now.
Nice. And then my second strike is 34 with the get 'em.
That's also a hit.
Nice.
Whoa.
And that's 60. So 30.
Okay. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Making some work happen. Kuiper, you're up.
All right. Kuiper is going to attempt to swing again. So Gale Baton.
Trick attack,
Yeah,
right?
trick attack, definitely.
Okay.
So 4 on the die for 26 against EAC.
That, does that include, well, it doesn't matter. That's a miss. Wait. Okay, hold on. Does that include the get 'em?
No, it does not.
So that's 28 against EAC. And because you are successful on a trick attack, you auto succeed on that. They are flat-footed to this attack, which means it's a hit.
Nice. Awesome.
That's the most that's the excitement that I'm going to get from you, John. Awesome. Cool.
Okay, so that is 31 and 32, so that's going to be 63 cold damage coming.
So 31 damage goes through.
Nice.
And what condition? Keep it off target?
Keeping it off target. Going to keep on rolling. Yep.
Okay.
Same one.
Well, it is going to full attack on you then.
Sure.
All right, so here we go. Let's see if we can't lignify you as well.
Stop it.
You can try.
I hope
I'm going
you
to.
fail, Adam.
That makes sense.
In this particularly, not in life. I want you to succeed there.
That was a natural 1 on the first one.
Value of attempt.
Let's see if I confirm this. Does a 33 hit your EAC?
EAC? No, it fucking doesn't.
Oh my. So this is a confirmed fumble from the short wraith.
Yeah.
And this is a melee.
All right.
So, John, do me the honors and roll a d20.
All right.
Ooh.
Rolling D20 on Le Foundry.
Le Foundry.
Haha, we got a 1.
Ooh, okay.
It's the best possible way to use that.
Right.
This one's from Brian.
Yay!
Old Scratch.
Hey, Brian.
You're open. I've overreached on my attack with my wispy vines, leaving myself open to counters. All enemies that threaten your square can choose to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh,
Kuiper and Val
that's
get the
right.
Nice.
All right, so
Smack
go ahead and
'em
take a
around.
free attack. Yes.
All right.
Smacking.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks, Brian. That was a
Yeah,
good one.
thank you.
Wow.
Oh, ignore that. Ignore that roll.
I will.
That was meant to be an attack.
Just hacking and whacking and smacking.
Just sagging.
I am not chopping that meat with a 29, though.
It's a 31 because I get them.
Right,
yeah,
so that
31.
does hit.
Hey, nice.
And what about you, Heath? Go ahead and get one in for Val.
Oh, I was waiting to see if that killed it. That is a 43 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, so let's both of you guys roll your damages at the same time. We'll count it down, and you roll it at the same time. Right? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Damage!
Okay.
You didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't roll on here.
Well, okay, just tell me your damage then.
59.
All right, and Kuiper?
29.
All right, so that's going to be 29 from Val and 14 from Kuiper.
All right.
Still up.
43.
Son of a
shit.
bitch.
And I'm going to make my second attack now. Because this was embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. All right, so here comes another claw at Kuiper. Was almost another natural one, but it's a 32. I think misses as
Yeah,
well.
get out of here.
So, all right, Short Wraith just can't quite reach Kuiper's kneecaps. And can't do anything. Can't make anything happen that turn. So, that's good. Ziva, you're up.
Okay, so first thing Ziva's going to do is she's going to move action, use a feature that she hasn't done before. She's going to call out, she kind of looks around and sees the positioning of all of her crew and says, "All right, everyone, brace yourself. Let's take this thing down." She's going to say that and point at the unharmed one, the one that we haven't done anything to.
Okay.
So what that is going to do is, I'm just going to throw it up so y'all can see it. Choose one enemy within 60 feet until the start of your next turn. You and your allies gain a +1 morale bonus to AC if adjacent to at least one other ally, as you all position yourselves so that your armor protects you better. We are all exactly like 5 feet away from one of the other. So everybody's got a +1 to this guy that we haven't hurt, because I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to kill this dude.
Love it. Brace yourself. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to hold off on my get him. I'm going to try and just bop it and kill it and not waste that get him.
Twist it. Zip it.
Pull it.
31.
That is a hit.
Fuck yes. Please die, you little wooden bastard. 70. Fire and piercing.
Ooh, that's pretty good
35.
damage
Yeah.
there, too.
35.
Bop the hell out of it.
Still up, though.
All right. Get him. Get him
Well,
on
you
that
can't
guy.
You can't rector.
I wrecked
You can't do that.
Well,
That's not how this works.
I don't like that, Adam,
I mean, what? You got the hit. It's all good.
but I want everything.
I wanted to kill it and buff everything.
All right, Val, you know what's coming. 2 attacks from the cheerful Genesis Wraith. Let's see if I can get a hit
How would
here.
you even know that it's cheerful?
For real.
I don't know. It's just...
Got
Body
a real
language.
bitchy smile.
It's barely got a
Body
face.
language.
You
Come
know?
on. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a filthy 40 on the first one and a 28 on the second one.
The first hits.
All right, go ahead and roll me that fortitude save.
Okay.
And take 30 slashing damage.
Okay. 34 on fortitude.
All right, so you save against the petrification, but you do take that damage nonetheless.
So my shield is going to go to 0, which is unfortunate. And I'll still take 8 damage. Well, that'll be reduced by 5, so I'll take 3 damage to my stamina.
Okay. All right. And now you have to wait around to recharge 9.
Yeah, it'll start again after the end of my next turn.
Cool. All right. Well, at least you didn't take another hit of that lignify, so that's
Yeah, thank goodness.
that's the big news of that turn. That's the end of the round. Round 3. Fel, you're up.
All right, Fel's gonna try and take out the short one.
All right.
That's
Very close.
Yeah, let's see. So no deadly aim because I want to help my odds to hit. I'm gonna boost and superior overcharge. So let's get that pew pew going. That's all of the things, and the Gittim's not active, correct?
Correct.
All right. That is a 37 against EAC. I'm gonna assume that hits.
That does hit, although I see you're out of ammo now.
No, it's been out on Foundry. I'm tracking it on.
Sure you are.
That's a good one. I'm going to use that.
All right, that's a hit, buddy.
Yeah, let's miracle, spirit overcharge, boost, no deadly aim, and recalibrate. Let's go. All those dice. 85 fire damage.
God,
Still
bullshit.
dying. Dead.
Still dead. Foundry's wrong. That shit ain't fucking nearly dead.
Yeah, no, you got one down. Boom. And and good job.
And good job.
Go on.
Okay, Oren, you're up.
All right, full attack on homeboy.
Okay.
Easy enough. That's a natural 7. We're not going to worry. We're not.
I mean, what's it take it to? Because
is there a get him on? There's not a get him
there's
on this
not,
one, right?
but if you can get it up to 31.
That'd be plus 18. On
that's
top
not gonna
of
get
my
it.
7. I don't think so.
That's a 25.
And then another natural 20, bro. Let's go.
All right, let's do
Fuck
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Rolling hot, rolling hot.
Yep. Just damage. Normal damage. We're going to half it. 51. 25 damage.
25 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Val, you're up.
Okay. I am going to use my living staff. It does more damage.
Okay. Is it magical?
I believe it is because
It's alive.
It doesn't- I mean, I'm alive and I'm not magical.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
You're not a staff, though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're
Like,
not
you're a person.
Well, you know what?
I think
An
the
inanimate
rules are
you're
object.
different.
You're right.
Yeah, it's not magical.
No, I guess it's not.
How is
It
that
feels
possible?
incredibly magical. Then I'm gonna keep punching, I guess. Okay.
Does it have a
So
fusion in it or anything?
I don't think he has a fusion.
no,
on
I
it.
don't. Okay. So I'm gonna full attack. All right. The first one is a 40.
Yes.
Okay. That is 58, which would be 29. 29. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Get that second one.
41.
Okay, 2 hits. That's great.
Yeah. And that will be even 30. It's 60, so halved is 30.
Okay. So I do want to kind of hear about Val's, like, what he's doing as he's fighting this wispy thing, like, and making these connections here.
He's kung fu fighting. No, he ran up in the beginning of the fight. Like, he felt bad. He was like, in the last fight, kind of some of the fight staying at range and using plasma blasts, and Arn went down, so he feels guilty about that for not getting up in there, even though he's technically not a tank. So he immediately takes the initiative and is like, let me get up in there, especially emboldened by the shield that he just got, you know?
Okay, yeah, hell yeah.
And so gets in there, gets into his stance, you know, his staff in two hands and two hands ready as fists, and I think when he takes that first bonk, you know, from the tree, and the shield absorbs it, he kind of, you wouldn't be able to see it under his mask, but he kind of smiles to himself.
Show us what's under the mask, bro.
A mouth.
Ew.
Yeah, it is a mouth. Contrary to popular belief,
there's actually mouth.
There's actually a mouth under there. But yeah, so he you know, kind of smiles to himself, and I mean, he used his what's it called? Defensive roll. So he like, I mean, you don't like fall prone from that, but it's called defensive roll. So I like to think he did like a little
cartwheel.
Yeah, so a cartwheel or fell back and did like you know, kids will, like rolled backwards, did a backflip by rolling backwards on his back and popped back up on his feet. And then just started swinging away with pinpoint accuracy, hoping that he can kind of suss out where some weak points would be, even though these are like tree things, you know?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Quipera.
Okay. Shit, well, I was going to say stand and bang, but that thing's dead. So I'm going to move on to the next one.
I'm going to move and bang.
Yeah, I'm going to move and bang. There we go.
I'm going to move forward and then stand and then bang.
Yeah, well, actually, no banging involved because my pistol is KAC. All right, so it's just going to be a stick. I'm going to whomp them with a stick, okay? Technically, a very cold stick.
Wouldn't that be banging more than a pistol?
Yeah,
if you're using
no, I see what you were doing, like bang, like a gun
bang,
fires.
bang.
Yeah, but the term stand and bang comes from street fighting with your fists.
Isn't it like a UFC thing? Like, as in, like, not going to the ground?
I mean, well, in the UFC, yes. I mean, I believe that the term is older than even the UFC.
Oh, I mean,
but in the UFC, yes, like stand and bang is like, we're not doing any jiu-jitsu shit. We're gonna go to the middle of the ring and trade punches till somebody loses.
Yeah.
What'd you get, John?
Okay, so Kuiper is going to run up with a trick attack. He swung with his Gale Baton for a 39 against EAC.
Yes, sir. That is a hit.
All right, we're going to go ahead and impose off target on this one as well.
Uh-huh.
That is 77 points of damage, so reduced, that would be 30...
That's a tricky one.
Yeah. 38.
All right, 38 points of damage. Injured. Ziva, you're up.
Okay, are we still hasted?
Yes.
Just making sure. Gonna have to step away from you, Orin, and honestly block your shot.
How dare you?
Well, no. Let me see. You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. Oh, wait, no. I don't want that. Yeah, okay. Ziva's going to... I'm so sorry.
I love getting the unfiltered thoughts from your brain as this goes on.
That could work. No.
I'm trying to do multiple
You sound
buffs.
like John.
You're right.
It's not feasible, y'all. It's just not going to happen. So she's just going to...
the best turn Emily's ever had. This is incredible gameplay right
Amazing.
here.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step to be...
Are you sure?
Yes, adjacent to Val, but unfortunately that is going to block Orin's shot because I'm the worst. But I'm going to throw a get 'em on this guy as I attempt to do full attack.
Let's go.
28 plus 2, 30. Can't remember.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. That makes me sad, Adam. Let's see. Nope, that's a 7 on the die. That's even lower. There's a get 'em.
Best turn ever.
Wow. 3 episodes. I've been doing just great, and now
You've been crushing it until
I'm
tonight.
due.
You did steal all the kills last time, so...
Yeah.
Well, I've got to have it, so...
All right. Well, this cheerful Genesis Wraith is going to now attack Kuiper. Because you just got up in their business and hit them. So here we go.
I won't lie, this kind of situation is where like muscle memory feel the mic missing the most, because it's like bodyguard, bodyguard, bodyguard. Like,
all that. Yeah.
I have to make I've several times since I've played Valve had to make myself not say bodyguard.
That's going to be 2 hits on you, Kuiper. That's a 39 and a 38. So go ahead and give me 2 fortitude rolls, please.
Okay.
And take a total of 85 slashing damage.
Okay. 26 on the first fortitude.
Okay, and your second one?
Huh? 34 on the second fortitude.
All right, so you resist the lignify both times.
But I still take
but
the
you do
85.
Yes, that's correct. All right, that was a big turn for that Wraith. Got some damage off on our boy here. Round 4, Fel. Can you start the round that cleans it up?
I'm gonna try to. So Fel is going to. I'm gonna take advantage of being hasted. Gonna move to the west, just past Ziva, so I can get a clean line of sight, and I'm gonna full attack.
Okay.
I'm not having spent this entire game, these years of playing this, having never really full attacked. I don't know if it's possible to do like boost or anything with that.
No, because those are move actions.
Yep.
To do
Oh
that.
yeah, boost is, and standard action is superior overcharge. So
Yeah.
it's just 2 attack actions, right?
Just 2 regular attacks. Yep.
All right. Well, let me turn a couple of these things off. Recalibrate.
There is a get 'em
no
on
boost. Okay. And I'm not deadly aiming on this one because I already got the -4 from full attack. 32 against the AC.
Hit.
34 actually.
Yep. Hit.
Sweet. Let me get a second one of those. I forgot to do so it's a 33. I forgot to do the full attack toggle on that one.
Well, it'd be a 31, right?
Plus the get 'em.
Oh, you don't have that included. Okay. So, yeah, that is still a hit.
Sweet.
So, 2 hits.
Let's get
from your Parallax laser rifle.
Yeah. Yes.
Good job there, Fel.
Thanks, Terry. I'm trying.
Every now and then, I just want to remind you that I'm here and tell you you're doing a good job.
All right, so that is 43
I don't want you thinking you wish you had a drone or anything.
on the first one
Remember your boy Terry.
and 54 on the second one. Can never forget you,
Okay.
Terry. So that is a total of 97.
Halved.
So what? I don't know. You do the math. 40, 48?
43. No, 48.
Yeah.
48. All right.
47, right? If you
Well,
round
48
down.
would be 96. So
Yeah.
that is rounded down.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Got it into badly injured there. Way to start off that round. You did a good job. Oren, you're up. Now your teammates have gotten all up in your way.
Yep. I think if I move between Ziva and Val, that's fairly clean shot.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, so yeah, Oren moves between them, and he's gonna, ring the ears of his compatriots as he fires 2 shots.
Rude.
I mean, shit.
Kasatha hear through their feet. It's fine.
Do they?
No, they fucking don't.
I'm just making shit up and seeing if you'll believe it.
Dude, it's Starfinder, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just never know. Like, you have.
I know,
There's no way.
I was just curious if anyone would buy it.
It's the socks that they wear.
Natural
They
3
use
on the first one. That ain't happening. Okay. I mean, maybe.
Downloading.
32
That'll
before
do it.
get him. That gets it.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, coming at you with half of 59 damage.
So 29 damage. Mm-hmm. Okay. Y'all are just slowly ticking it down. Very, very good. Damage is damage, as some people may say. Val, you're up.
As certain small furry races in Starfinder might say.
Yeah.
Okay. So Val, he's got all his new allies around him, feels emboldened, even though he's gone through his shield, but he wasn't that affected by some hits that should have hurt him worse, and wants to try to take this thing down quickly for his new friends and save them any pain and damage, because he knows we've got further to go after this, and it probably isn't going to get any easier. So he settles into a sort of serene stance, almost, takes a zen moment to focus himself. And I'm going to full attack, and I'm talking about all 3 attacks.
Ooh, we're doing the Soldier's Onslaught.
Yes, Soldier's Onslaught.
Did you take your 9?
No, but I do get it now.
You do.
Man, I hope you onslaughter this guy.
Same. Thank you. Okay, so 3 unarmed strikes here. Magical unarmed strikes, excuse me. Okay. I rolled on the die a 19, a 4, and an 18.
Well, the 19 and 18 will hit.
Yes, it'll be a 40 and a 39 on those, and a 25 on the 4.
Yeah, that one won't get it, but you got 2 in there.
Yeah, which 2 out of 3 is great, because Soldiers on
That's
that
right.
-6 is rough. Okay. First strike. 59.
So 29 damage. Second strike.
53.
So
26.
26, yeah. All right, still standing, but near death.
And
But we have. Go ahead.
oh, my bad. I rolled damage for a third one just because I rolled 3 attacks.
Just
And I was
for
like,
funsies,
just give it to me.
Well, we
big
still
old
have Kuiper and Ziva, so if the 2 of them can hit, this
Yeah.
might be all she wrote for the race. So, Kuiper, you're up.
All right, we're gonna just still do what I'm doing. So, let's see here. Ooh, that's an 8 on the die, but it's still a. Did you get him to him? I can't. Yeah, okay, so that's a 32 against EAC.
That's a hit.
Nice. Okay.
It's also flat-footed too, so yeah, definitely hit. Is my point.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so that is 64 divided by 2. That's 32 points of damage.
Still up, off target or
It's off target.
flat-footed.
Off target, yeah.
Oh, okay. Ziva, you're up.
Well, can I say flat-footed?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
cool.
Set them up, yeah.
Right.
All right, Ziva, you're muted, Ziva.
All right, Ziva is going to re-up to get him just in case, and is going to. What do you think? Full or no?
I would say no.
No.
Just
yeah.
get a hit, you know?
That's my. Ooh, no, I don't think I shall with a 1.
I need you to roll to confirm that, please.
Rip.
What?
God, that's the worst possible time
Really,
to
really.
do this.
28. 30. Get him.
It's a 30?
With get
Does
'em.
it get him?
Yeah.
All right, because it's flat-footed, that doesn't confirm.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Wow.
Thank you, John.
Holy cow. Okay.
So, anyways, Ziva just sits on her fucking foot. Apparently. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah,
No,
so
don't
it
say
did
that.
give-
He'll make you prone.
so did give it one more turn, so here comes a full attack at Kuiper.
I want a bodyguard so bad.
Oh no! I just rolled another natural 1.
Oh,
All
yay!
right.
And I'm going to confirm that with a 28.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, so roll me another D20 there, John.
Okay. 11 on the. Oh, it's just 11.
11 on the die,
I
baby,
was
for an
gonna-
11.
Yeah, my mind was thinking add modifiers. Like, no, it's just a fucking D20. Yeah. So 11 on the die.
Okay, give me one moment.
A squad of orcs come in and chop this ant down.
This one is. Okay, this one's from Brian as well.
Hey,
And
Brian.
for the purist out there, this one's by the rules. No crazy effects, no conditions, no character breaking moments. Just a regular miss.
Wow.
I
like
fucking
that.
love that.
You know,
Back to
honestly, it's
simpler
one of the best
times.
he's ever submitted, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not on board with this. It's funny, but I don't like it.
It's a myth. Just a myth.
All right, it's a miss. All right, here comes the second attack, and this is a 36.
Yeah, against the EAC, so yeah.
Roll that fortitude save for me, and go ahead and take 29 points of slashing damage.
Okay. And this is not a spell or spell-like ability.
You already asked that.
Yeah, I did. Let's see here. 28.
That's a pass.
All right.
So just take your damage, 29 damage. Well, we
29
did make it
damage.
into round 5. I'm surprised. But Fel, here's your chance, buddy.
Yeah, I thought that I was going into the round that was going to clean it up, but here we are.
I don't like y'all's tone.
I'm just
Sounds
gonna do
like
my
it's
normal.
fine. I just thought you were all better than you were.
I mean, well, that's, on you. So
I'm gonna do my normal.
kind of on you,
Just
though.
a normal attack.
You know
I'm
me
not
better
doing
than
no
that.
deadly aim,
Yeah, all you gotta do is hit, dude.
but I'm doing it with the usual boost superior overcharge. Mm-hmm. Oh fucking nat 1.
Oh wow.
What's
when
happening here,
it
guys?
falling
rains,
apart.
Oh, let me go
when
reboot the
it
Foundry
rains.
server real quick.
Yeah, let's
roll
do
to
that.
roll to confirm.
20.
Oh,
I swear, when Emily rolled her one, I was like, here comes the natural 20 to confirm.
Okay, Oren, can you do it?
Maybe. I
I
don't know.
fucking hope
A
so.
single attack, I guess, man. I don't want to push my
Here's
luck.
where you put that shooting stars into action,
Yeah.
Is it that low, though?
Yeah.
Like, is it that low?
bro. I don't know.
This might hit, man. I think it does, actually. I rolled an 11. Plus 22, plus
you're good.
get them.
You're good.
Yeah.
And it's flat-footed, so
Okay, beautiful. Please just deal
Oh,
enough
yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Half of 59 again, man. So 29 damage, I guess.
with 24 hit
let's
points
go.
left.
You tried to get me
Hell
to
yeah.
shooting stars for 7 whole damage. Fuck out of here, man.
It could have been 15.
It could not have been, dude. It's max full round actions 3d4 plus 1 or
Wow.
something. Or plus
No, it's
3.
3D, it's 3d4 plus 3, right? So 15.
The 15, yeah. Still
Yeah.
wouldn't have
like
done it.
Like I said.
Fuck you
Yeah,
in particular.
could've been max roll.
I'm watching you, man. I'm watching you now.
Yeah, you should
Can't be trusted.
You should be.
Emily, no
All
more
right, yeah.
touching of things.
All right,
So you-
that's fair.
You do
Don't
clean
go into
that
rooms.
up.
Don't touch stuff.
No.
You just take a
Well-
nap, all right?
Your stick duties have been revoked. All right.
Well, okay. I mean, we don't want to say just don't touch nothing, right?
Because
You
it's
don't want
not
me to
going to
just sit here
happen.
You want me to
touch
sit here and do
nothing.
nothing?
Touch nothing.
I will
I'll
say,
touch my...
When I think about you.
I will say, as that last wisp or wraith goes away, the bark that's formed on your skin, Val, goes away.
Yay.
Thank goodness.
Nice.
And also, it leaves behind a tiara of translocation. A Mark III tiara of translocation.
So who's the second princess?
I'm capped on items, man. I can't do it.
You got no head.
can't
You got
do
no
it.
room for head
Listen,
items.
somebody got to make room for this
I'll
bitch.
be a pretty princess.
Be the princess of princesses.
Yeah, you sure will.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Go ahead and get you a Mark III tiara of
Actually,
translocation.
maybe you can take mine.
What? Because you got a Mark II.
I have a Mark II.
That's fine.
What's
That's
the difference
fine.
between the two?
The range.
Range.
Yeah.
That's 100% okay with me.
Right.
It's actually
Still great.
It's 100% more teleportation ability than you had.
Exactly.
prior to that.
It is.
Yeah, like this sounds like an absolute win.
It is.
Right.
All right, so you guys are finding some decent loot in here.
I'll be
and,
the princess, you're the queen.
We already
and
knew that anyway.
And now that you're kind of at this opening, you can kind of see past this table into the next room. And it looks like some additional museum space. So if you kind of want to poke around in there, you certainly can.
Ziva says,
Poke's a dangerous word.
maybe,
Well, maybe not poke.
Maybe not poke.
Maybe
Perception
not.
check as soon as humanly
Running
possible.
into that
Yeah.
room there, Ziva.
Perception checks.
I'm scooting 2 squares at a time to get in perception range.
You're doing a good job.
God damn it! Get all the way off my back.
Okay. So additional museum exhibits line the walls of this room. In the center of the room, surrounded by transparent shards of plastic, is a large display dais only a few inches high. The amount of debris is indicative of something large having been displayed here, and also looking as if it may have broken free from this display.
Okay, perception check. You still got more. Okay.
Well, you could give me a perception check.
Okay. 47.
47, and you speak Civ, right?
No.
Civian? Oh. Well, you spot some Civian language that you could point out to your Civian speakers.
Point that out to get the captain there.
Ziva starts a translating.
All right, roll initiative, Ziva.
No.
Excuse
You failed
She
your
said the magic
translation aggro check.
I'm just kidding.
It's just like, Adam, no.
She's like, this one's not on me, okay?
I didn't do anything.
You summoned Neri.
So you
Something
can
Cthulhu or something over
you
there?
see a few details in Civian that are remaining from the case's info screen, although it's pretty damaged in whatever happened here. But you can make out enough to know that the captive was a vanquished Aklith war leader. So one of the Akliths, those are the boar
big-
people,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also see spatters of blood on the floor that lead from the display to the doors leading to the north. So you can surmise that whatever broke free from this injured itself, you know that it is an Aklith, in fact, that injured itself and escaped through the northern doors. So yeah.
Well, you guys want to go Aklith hunting?
I mean, not really.
Not like hunting.
Yeah, I mean, that
but
was I was being sarcastic.
Okay, I was gonna-
being
I want to remind
sarcastic.
you that they were good people that were
Hunting.
invaded
Like-
by
We're
the
here to
civilians.
Like,
So the
Period.
indoctrination seemed to have worked. Or
but he meant like a grid search. We're going to go look for this victim. It's fine. It's just poor choice of words.
It's got to be possessed or fungled or something, some type of something, right?
Possessed or fungled. Yep.
I mean, there have been very few things here on this ship that haven't tried to kill us.
it's true.
It's true.
There's me.
You know what?
And the giants. and
You
that's
are the
it.
very few.
You are great. You're the best find on this ship.
you're special, Val.
I love
princess.
Pretty princess.
Okay.
You can't
so,
tell,
yeah,
but he
that-
blushes.
So, and you do, as I said, there's this blood trail that goes from there to these doors to the north. And, so that's what you see there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way we can go, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's north,
Yeah,
right?
so if you get a little closer, right, so you can see
scared
around the
now.
bend.
if you wander a little nearer my trout,
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Well, yeah, I would stop right there.
Okay.
I just wanted to give you the opportunity to actually see the doors. You see that these doors, it does say transit tube above the doors. And the blood goes right to it, right? And there's like blood on this side of the door, definitely is consistent with the Aklith's hands, like kind of smeared on the door. And before you can even really think beyond, like, okay, well, how do we get through this door? What it is, the door opens.
Nothing.
And through the door, 2 creatures emerge.
And they're allies.
They are the first living Civ that you've ever seen.
they
we'll
are
see ya.
alive. Nice.
Oh,
Heck
God. Oh, it's so much
Guys,
worse.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Love it. I'm so excited.
I'm excited to finally see one, but also I don't like how it looks.
Oh, we're gonna get to beat up a real live Civ.
Yeah.